What's going on, America? Your boy Brainstorming.
How y'all doing? The Triple OG coming at y'all from WB Underground Newsroom in St. Augustine.
Hey, today, man, we at the St. Johns County Supervisor of Election Office, man. Voter registration, man. As you see, vote by mail, ballot drop off, man.
Today is a day when everybody, because we know that right now the United States is in turmoil. We know that everybody thinking, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a race war and that people are fighting against each other. We understand that. It's like a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? Families against families now. But today, as we join together as Americans, not as black and white, but as Americans, we can change the narrative of what's going to happen in the next 4 years by coming out and making sure that we vote.
And vote, man. Vote by
Our
mail.
voices must be heard.
It's pivotal to be heard right now.
It
man.
is so pivotal to be heard right now because, as you know, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, Emmanuel Sanders, George Floyd, amongst so many others, that there has been nothing at all said or done specifically, majorly, to any of the vigilantes or misrepresentative cops that has killed here in the United States with no repercussions. And the only way that we are going to be able to change this narrative
is vote.
Is we have to come out, we have to show up, and we have to show out at these polls. We must make sure
that justice will be served.
That justice will be served, and that America will become the America that we once knew, that definitely we know that wasn't that good before. But it was never at all as treacherous and deadly and cruel in the United States as the last 4 years has been.
Hey man, 465 years, man. 465 years, man. No justice, no peace. Hey,
465 years
of lies and technology. Hey man, gotta goddamn vote, man. If you don't vote, hold on, OG. If you don't vote, you don't talk to me, man. Because your opinion and your voice, it really doesn't matter, right?
Hey, don't be home watching The Young and the Restless, the Flintstones, Andy and Mayberry.
Tell them.
People, get your grandmothers, get your mothers, get your 18 to 80 blind, crippled, and crazy.
To the polls, man.
To the polls. We have to vote.
Hey,
the
man.
only way our voices are going to be heard is we come out and we show up and we show out at these polls. Because in 2016, we did not come out and vote. Now, it is time to make a change. It's time to make a change right now. 2016, we did not come out to vote, but 2020, as you have seen, our kids being massacred in the streets, and you sit home on your couch
And that could have been your kid. That could have been your kid. But you sit up on your couch and you think it's going to change. No. The only way it's going to change is we step up and we step out. And we show up and we show out in 2020. And come back in 2022 and make sure that all this rhetoric, this dictation, this separation is stopped right now. It started in St. Augustine. It's going to end in St. Augustine.
Hey, man, do not continue to be led down a path of destruction. The talk is getting beat cheap. I'm tired of talking. It's time to walk it like we talk it. It's time to walk it like we mean it. You gotta vote. I'm telling you right now, if you don't do nothing, if you don't vote, your opinion doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
These people's lives that's dying out here is not gonna be in vain, man.
Change.
It's a must.
A change.
It's a must.
A change.
It's a must. A change is needed.
Is a must needed. A progressive change is a must needed narrative that America, not Black America,
not white America,
America
needs to hear.
Needs to stand up,
stand out,
show up,
show out
at these polls
November 3rd
and make an aggressive, you
change.
hear what I said?
Change.
Aggressive
change.
Because there can be no tomorrows. When the polls are over with, when it's over with, Donald Trump must leave.
And 2 years later,
we're
coming back. The Republican Party, down.
The Executive Party,
down.
The Legislative Party,
down.
And the Judicial Party,
down.
Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Emmanuel Ellis,
Pretty great.
did not get justice in the court of law. The judicial system,
Still us.
we coming.
Oh.
We coming.
Into the Democratic Party. We're coming for you too.
We not too keen about you either. We not too keen about you either.
We back to back. You say we back to back? Today's the day. The time is now.
There is no better time than now.
No one understands. They watching us.
We must make a change in America.
Progressive change in America.
Progressive change.
The time is now.
There has never been a better time than 2020.
Right now.
That we, as an American family, step up,
step out,
show up,
show out
at these polls.
November 3rd, early voting, October-ish. It varies in different states. But hey, do the knowledge. You got that phone you be on Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Find the date where early voting starts in your state, and you should vote.
Matter of fact, there are so many reasons that we should vote. Right now, as we speak, 1,000 Americans are dying from COVID-19 each and every day of the week. 52 weeks in a year. Do the math. 1,000 Americans are dying every day.
Hey man, right now, we are seeing our civil rights moment. A lot of us were born in the 60s. We're seeing the same thing happen again. And this time they ain't letting dogs on us or spraying water on us. They shooting us with bullets in the street.
Hey, it's no more rubber bullets.
Real bullets.
It's no more tear gas.
It's real bullets.
They shooting bombs that have tanks.
They're shutting down the cities. Our cities. We do not work for them.
They Work for us.
Hey, I'm Brainstorm.
And I'm Triple OG.
Hey, vote, man.
Hey, come out, man. Y'all got to show up,
Like your life
show
depended on
out,
it.
and vote.
Like your life depended on it.
Like your life depended, because it does depend on it,
Hanging
boy.
on the hinges, brother.
Hanging on the hinges, man.
That's the name of the video.
Hanging on the hinges of life and death.
Are you
Come
not
on,
entertained?
America. Are you not entertained? Triple OG,
Best, man.
the best that ever done it. And we out.